A lot has happened this past week. This vlog's not gonna be a Debbie Downer, okay? Good morning. Everybody else that I know that's gotten their vaccines, including Chris, had no issues. Ooh, good burp. Good morning, it is Monday and I'm gonna try vlogging for the week. I used to do weekly vlogs here, especially through my pregnancy and even like the first few weeks postpartum. But to be honest, I haven't felt like myself in a really long time, and I know I feel a lot better than I did after the initial birth, but I just haven't been feeling like myself, and I needed to take some time to figure out how to try and get back on track. When I say get back on track, I don't mean like I have to be who I was before I had a baby. I need to figure out how to feel a little bit more like myself again. And I think with the continued fear and scariness of COVID, as well as being a new mom, as well as dealing with all the postpartum baby blues, postpartum depression, which got really intense for a while, and anxiety, it kind of comes along with depression for me. I just lost a little bit of everything of who I am, and I'm trying to figure that out. And then on top of that, all of the issues and things that have been thrown in the AAPI community recently because of the rise of hate crimes against Asians. And it wasn't like overnight, it's been happening for well over a year at this point. It's not new. I feel like whenever there's economic unrest or social unrest, minorities tend to get targeted, and it's kind of like a cycle of who are we going to target right now, and right now it seems to be Asians. Racism against Asians are not new. Hate crimes against Asians are not new, but I think a lot of us in the AAPI community have realized that we've been silent and suffering for far too long in silence, because that's kind of how we were taught to deal with it. But I don't think that's working, and I don't think that that's right, and we need to start learning to speak out and to actually make change. And the only way we can change is if we speak out, speak up, and educate ourselves, educate our community, as well as educate others. It's been very heavy on my heart within my family. It's been very hard with everything else that's been going on. A lot of life changes, a lot of hormonal and mental changes that need to happen. Just trying to find a new normal and throw in, you know, life and the world outside. Really bad allergies, so that's not helping either. I had my coffee. Lilian's down for her first morning nap, and I'm gonna try and make something to eat. I also have a delivery from Sakura. I'm gonna try and make something to eat because I'm gonna work out after Chris teaches his Zoom class. He teaches Zoom classes every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 a.m. and then I train. I have to find a dress for a shoot, so we're probably gonna go look for a dress for me because I have no idea what size I am. I'm not the size before I got pregnant. I'm not the size even throughout my pregnancy, and I'm definitely not like still in maternity stuff either. Everything's shifted. I also want to say, just because I'm not in the greatest place does not mean I want to complain, or this vlog's not going to be a Debbie Downer, okay? I'm just trying to be as honest and real with what is going on, so that if you are going through it, you know that you're not alone. And I know a lot of times when I voice how I'm dealing with things or feeling, you guys reach out and tell me that I'm not alone, which really helps me, and I think it helps those who might be going through the same thing. Another thing that is weighing heavy on my heart is that a van lifer I used to watch here and there ended up taking her own life. I think she was cyberbullied. You never know what someone's going through. She's beautiful, creative, kind woman who was just trying to figure things out, living her life, trying to be happy, and she shared such a small portion of her life online, and someone decided to tear it apart, and she was clearly going through something more intense than we realized. She was very open with her depression and mental health struggles, and she was getting help, and she had a support system. But I think sometimes things get to people more than they realize. There was like an expose done on her or whatever, but anyways, she ended up taking her own life, and that just weighs heavy on my heart because here's someone who had support and had love around her, and it was just too much. I don't know her personally. It just breaks my heart that that happened to her. The Sakura lemon poppy seed donuts with citrus cream. I have 2 eggs and then this mandarin orange. Are you awake from your first nap? Are you awake? Thank you for letting me finish my breakfast. You're doing so good. Good morning. Good morning, honey. Good morning. You want to stretch? Stretch. Are you just hanging out in here after your nap? Mommy got to finish her whole breakfast. Thank you. Thank you. Playing with your bowl? You doing some tummy time?
Well, look who's doing tummy time.
Yeah.
Just excelling at tummy time over there.
Yeah, that's you.
That's you. That's you.
Finally made it to the garage to work out. We set up a little special mat. I actually really like it because it's nice and hard, which is good for them for tummy time. Pediatrician said that while they can do tummy time on us and on like beds and stuff, it's really important that they get a good solid amount of time on something harder. She's working out, I'm working out.
Yeah.
Ooh, this bra is like boobalicious.
Center of attention, they all want some. I'm like fire, hot as the sun. The dance floor is burning, call 911. Hands on my body, I'm loving the heat, but it won't come easy.
So we finally are at the Americana. We're going to check out a few places to see if I can find a dress that fits me for a shoot. And we're also going to get this little eating set that I've been eyeing for Lilian because she's going to probably start solids soon. Hello, it has been a little bit since I last vlogged. So the rest of the day we went to the mall to try and find something for me to wear at for this shoot we're doing for Dermae. I pretty much had a meltdown the rest of the day because nothing fit me right. And it isn't just like I'm not my previous size. I clearly don't expect that, but it's the way I'm carrying the weight. It's almost like I'm pregnant but not pregnant. I don't fit in maternity clothes, right? And I don't fit into normal clothes in larger sizes. Needless to say, it was not a good rest of the day yesterday. It just really bothered me. So I would have vlogged, but I was kind of in tears and trying not to cry in the dressing rooms. And then I came home, we did the whole bath time and like put Lilian to bed, and I was just really down. So I didn't pick up the camera. And then today's Tuesday, I had my hair appointment. I decided to go lighter because I haven't colored my hair in quite a long time. So I saw Serein, who does my color and my perm. She's at Royal Salon. I'm obsessed. I am so happy with my hair color. It took all day, which was a lot longer than I anticipated. I thought it was just going to take 3 hours, but it ended up taking like almost 6 hours. Luckily, Chris was holding down the fort with Lilian, and he brought her to me so that we could eat and be together, even if it was just in the car for a little bit. Loving, 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 loving the color. It's like so fresh and bright and just a very nice, lovely change. I love it. I'll probably need to get a haircut in 2 weeks. Normally I get my hair cut and colored at the same time, but with a baby, it was hard enough to just get my hair colored. So I'll try and get my hair cut in 2 weeks, or maybe a week if I have time. I love it. I love my hair. It makes me feel so much better, especially after yesterday and feeling so down. And Sharon's a new mom too. She has a 1-year-old. I kind of told her how I felt and everything, and she's just like, it's gonna take time, don't worry about it, don't throw your clothes out, it's just gonna take some time. And she was talking about breastfeeding and then just postpartum journey and even like traumatic labor and delivery. So it was just nice to like not talk in detail necessarily, but just to know that somebody gets it. Like, it is a like mom's club. Like, once you have a baby, like, you're part of this club that you didn't really know existed, or you knew existed but you didn't truly understand the like camaraderie. It's actually really amazing and wonderful on a whole different level. I'm gonna wash my face and I think I'm gonna call it a night to watch my iPad and go to sleep because I'm tired. But I love my hair. I'm much better spirits for now. Obviously, I understand it's going to take time to get back to feeling like myself, to feeling confident in my body, because I gave birth and I carried a baby, I grew a baby, and then I delivered this baby, and I just started kind of healing to a point where I could start moving again and not be in pain. So I understand I've come a huge long way since delivery, because I couldn't even stand or walk around after delivery, much less work out. And I had trouble walking after delivery. I had trouble with my feet and my arches. My arches had collapsed. My ankles felt like they were gonna break. All of that has been rehabilitated. So I understand that I've come a long way. It is just, at the same time, emotionally, it's a lot. And when you are trying to find something that you feel good in to take photos, it's just a lot. It's a lot. I might end up in a sweatsuit or leggings, because I definitely feel good in leggings and stretchy pants, but we'll see. Hopefully I'll find something. But before I get too down on that subject, I'm gonna wash my face. Still been using the Naturium niacinamide jelly. I also have been using the Code of Harmony cleanser. That's the oil cleanse, which I do first. Something that I've just been doing when I'm really tired is just using the Fraterna Skin face and eye serum all over and then moisturize. I also will use the Naturium Azelaic Topical Acid 10% and the Azelaic Acid Emulsion 10%. And then for my eye cream, I've been playing with the Ole Henriksen Wrinkle Blur eye cream gel. I really like the texture of this. I've also been using this Sola Wave device. It is Wednesday and I've been trying to film in between Lilian's naps. I also had a Zoom call this morning. She's pulling my hair and she's doing so good. Bless her so much. I planned my Zoom call in between her first nap. So she woke up a little before the nap was over and she was just in her crib cooing, waiting for me, which I appreciate so much. Excuse me, let go of mommy's hair. 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 Thank you. Let's put mommy's hair back. Yeah, are you laughing at that? Let's move the camera. Let's put you in this thingamabob. That was probably the most like unflattering shot. She did amazing. I was finishing up the call and I knew she was awake because I could hear her cooing. But she was just chilling in her crib while I finished up my call. Yeah, and then I ran in there and got her. And then we were able to film a little bit of a video that I'm working on in the kitchen for our place, and then she napped and I was able to film some b-roll, and now she's awake. And now mommy's gonna unbox her Evolve for the week. My Eat to Evolve order arrived. I actually have been eating a lot of random food just now because when I film cooking stuff, I don't want to waste the food. So I had shallow balls because I was showing how the steamers work, and then I also had some fried eggs because I wanted to show how easy it was to fry an egg and like not have it stick. And we're gonna make some pork chops, Daddy's famous pork chops. Yes, I love the grilled roasted ranch green beans. We have some Cuban pulled pork. Favorite, the smoked pork is my favorite meal. It sounds so simple, but it's so good. And then the New Orleans chicken and shrimp, that's new. Steak and green beans. Ooh, mozzarella chicken. The Swedish meatballs and green beans. Let's put these in the fridge. This week I also have the Sakura breakfast. This was supposed to be on Monday. I might eat this right now because I'm still hungry. And then I also have the Empress rice and then the Pink Lady pesto pasta with macadamia and beet crumble. This looks delicious. I kind of ate them out of order.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you.
You want to do a little tummy time?
We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight.
Tummy time for Lilian.
Just us two, me and you. Oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, I just feel so lucky. Still can't believe you love me. Let's be more than friends, yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day, yeah. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. I can't believe you love me.
Ooh, good bird.
Just feel so lucky.
We are at my vaccination appointment and Lilian's in the car eating a bottle. I'm feeding her. We were probably gonna run out of gas before I get my vaccine because somebody doesn't fill up the tank.
It's not that. This thing burns gas and we drove all the way to Long Beach.
Was it full?
No, but it doesn't need to be full every time I pull over. That's
for Long Beach, yeah.
$1 gajillion.
It does for a long drive.
We were running late. I couldn't stop to get gas. I had to come down with what we had.
Okay. But I'm very nervous. I'm also car sick. Are we just like looping?
I don't know. I don't see the, like...
I'm guessing, isn't it the tents?
Where do you see those?
Yeah.
No, that's just some, like, people standing around. I'm thinking it must be in there.
Where?
In the parking structure.
Oh. Okay, that was so fucking incredibly stressful, excuse my language, but we were in this like epic Disneyland zigzag line. You guys know what I'm talking about if you've ever been to Disneyland, and it's just the never-ending zigzag, and then you just don't even know where the entrance is to the ride. Chris wants me to clarify that we had plenty of gas to get down here and to be in line and to get home. The problem is this car is a gas guzzler because it's larger. It's not like the Prius. We were in line for 2 hours with the air conditioning to try and make Lilian comfortable because it's a hot day. We turned the air conditioning off towards like halfway through the line just to try and conserve gas, and this van says fuel level low and we're at 0, and my brother had warned us when it gets to like get gas now, like it means you're about to break down. We waved someone over to try and ask like, hey, how long do you think this is gonna take, because we're literally running out of gas and we can't get out of line. So we were more than okay with like being like, okay, we might have to just leave, but there was no way for us to get out of this exact line of cars. He's getting me a Coke Zero because I need a Coke Zero after that.
What?
I'm updating them on what happened.
Jesus Christ.
We're at the gas station now.
Never been so happy to see a Shell station.
The lady wasn't of any help. She wasn't mean, she just was like, it was 0 help, because I was like, how do we get out of here? Like, we're about to run out of gas, meaning not only are we gonna get stuck, but we're gonna be blocking this line with our giant van. We're not just trying to be assholes, like seriously, like either help us get out of this line or help us get gas. And she's just like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, like...
So sorry. And I'm like,
I don't need your apologies, lady. I need help here. Like,
that is unheard of, because everybody else that I know that's gotten their vaccines, including Chris, had no issues. And I was like, bring a snack, bring water, make sure you're probably gonna have to wait at least an hour. And everybody that I know waited 15-20 minutes tops.
Yeah, it took me 15 minutes from start to finish.
And Jenny was an hour and a half late to her appointment, and she was like, and I was still done in 30.
Yeah.
I do not recommend Long Beach, or if you have an appointment, just know that it's not.
Get there early.
The people that are supposed to be there for the actual like zigzag line was of no help. But the ones we got there, everything was fast and efficient. And because I was like, what is taking so long? Nothing. They just booked too many people.
Yeah. People than they could handle.
Okay, we're gonna grab some lunch. We have gas. Do we have gas?
Yes.
We have lots of gas?
We have lots of gas.
I don't. So we drove out to the beach with some sushi in a pizza box. It's from I Ate Sushi. I learned about it thanks to my friend Jenny, and it's delicious. Lilian just woke up from her nap. So we ate the sushi and walked down to the beach to take some photos in Lilian's new bikini. So freaking cute. We forgot the cover up. I'm gonna walk around Santa Monica a little bit. We got some coffees to just get some nice sunshine and air, but it was too much sunshine at the beach. I'm very sweaty because walking to the beach was all downhill, and then walking back up with the diaper bag and my purse full of stuff uphill was not exciting. It was really hard actually. And Chris is just changing Lilian back there and getting her changed out of her bikini into something more comfortable.
Feeling good, like you should. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, goodness.
We're back home doing some tummy time. Lilian looks like she just broke out of jail because she's just too hot for hot girl summer. Ow, that's my hair. Ow. A lot has happened this past week. We have really just been doing a lot of family time. I've been still processing a lot of things postpartum, trying to find balance in my new normal and kind of just figuring out who I am now as a mom, and also got my hair done, which Lilian likes to grab a hold of. And Lilian's having lots of little growth spurts. Right, honey? She's now flipping over in her sleep. Flipping over on tummy time. Much more aware of things going on. So that's a week in our life. Lots of family time, lots of things going on. Me emotionally, mentally, physically, as well as with Lilian. And if you guys are curious to see what I picked up at the mall, I will have that video up. It's just me trying to figure out what to wear in my postpartum body that still makes me feel good about myself and my appearance, but also knowing that, you know, it's just a journey. Gotta figure it out. What you doing, Lilian? Trying to eat the ball? So check out that video. If it's not up already, it'll be up soon. Do you need help? You can do it. You know how to roll back over. You know what you're doing. You know how. I'm right here to help you if you need it, but I'm right here and you know how. Do you want this? You like the crinkle? Okay, I'll see you next week.